Hello gamers, Magehammer here for another tonight on Magehammer's game table. And once again, we have 4 against Mars. This is our second mission. Remember, in this game, you go through 8 missions and then you do a final 9th mission. It's the culmination of the entire campaign. So we are now moving on to our second mission. As you know, my first mission went really long. It was 2 videos. So if you haven't watched those, you may want to go back and see an introduction into the characters and a little bit more about the game. Because as you know on my channel, I pretty much just start playing. I give a small explanation, but I don't really teach you how to play all aspects of the games. I just play the games, and hopefully you can pick it up and see if it's something you'd like to go out and buy yourself and try yourself. If not, you know, that's how we find out. One of the ways. So anyway, I want to get right into the second mission here. And so we're gonna, without further ado, get to it. Our characters, Daphne Dinkley, Bobby Burton, and Dr. Hugh Manchin and Casey Jones, have all survived the first mission. Unfortunately, they did lose a member, which was replaced by Casey Jones. That was Mr. Andy Fife, the retired sheriff. Casey Jones is a teenager, he used to be on the baseball team. Dr. Hugh Manchin is a medic, he was a local doctor. Bobby Burton, she's a combat specialist back from the war, a veteran, and now she is here protecting these folks and Earth from the alien invaders. And Daphne Dinkley was a scientist who used to work at Venkman Labs and is now trying her best to help research and find weaknesses in the aliens so that she can help rid the planet of those creatures. So that's a brief introduction to the team that you're going to be watching adventure tonight. This is a second mission now. So in our first mission, we found a secret Venusian base, but I'm going to assume that they have now since moved that base since it was discovered. Anything that was searched before for the second mission, has not been searched again. The party has rested and done research on the stuff they found in the weird monsters that they were tasked with hunting down. So basically it's a clean slate in a town as the next mission starts to take shape. So I'm going through and I'm erasing all of the search things, indicators, and other notes from the first mission, because the second mission is basically a clean slate. At least that's how I play. Because otherwise, the way the system works, things would not be as exciting as they should be. So the team starts in their safe house in Stevens Park, the Girl Scout cabin up at Stevens Park. As you know, I work my way around following a map in the town. I have taken these locations on the map and I have put them down on note cards so that you can tell where I am on the map here, and I keep an eye on the map off the camera as to where I'm going. All right, now that you've been introduced a little bit to the area they're going to be exploring, to the characters, we're going to jump right into our second mission. So if we re-roll, if we get scientific expedition, we have to re-roll. And we get 2 sabotage. Awesome. So let's go see what sabotage has got in store for our heroes. Roll 3d6 plus 2 to determine the location of an alien installation that must be destroyed. The team must start from their safe house, visit the hardware store, and then perform a highest character level sabotage roll at the area of the alien installation. Excuse me. Upon returning to their safe house, the team gains 2 experience point rolls. The installation will be guarded by... it'll be random. I will not reveal that yet. We'll find out what that is when we get there. I may decide to send in 1 or 2 characters to perform the sabotage. They will have the use of stealth to get past the enemies guarding the place. If saboteurs fail their stealth rolls, the enemies will attack them and they will have to fight alone for 3 turns before the other characters can join the fray. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, so let's figure out where the alien installation is. Then we must visit the hardware store. Then make our way to that area at the alien installation, sneak in, and perform a sabotage roll. Once we get to our safe house, we can roll 2 experience point rolls. Once we get there, we will randomly determine what is guarding it. Excellent. All right, so let's find out where this installation is. 3d6 plus 2. That's a 9, 10, 12. So 12 is... can't read the map. I'll look at my cards. 12 is at Bo Ryan Memorial Stadium. Oh, that makes sense. They put an installation right out in the middle of the football field and soccer field. Okay, so this is alien installation. We'll find out what that is once we get to it. So apparently our survivors and freedom fighters have determined that that's where the alien installation is, but now, and they figured out how they're going to sabotage it, so now they need to go get the proper materials to sabotage it. That's the story I'm telling, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so the alien installation is there. Hardware store is right next to our safe house. That's excellent. All right, so we're gonna go right to the hardware store. Let's see what our encounter is at the hardware store. Ooh, 2. And that's +1 because we're in one of the white areas. Oh no, -1, sorry, but to a minimum of 1. So, unsupervised alien tech found. You find some working piece of technology been abandoned or dropped by aliens. Roll in the random alien tech table. That is awesome. Plus, at the same time, it kind of makes sense as we're going to the hardware store to find whatever we need to take them out. Okay, alien tech D20. Now we got a 20. Zeta Reticulum Info Cube requires an L6 science roll to decipher. On a failure, the Info Cube summons a random patrolling enemy. On a success, gain 1 secret and play a subplot, or a PC scientist gains a permanent +1 to science rolls to build experimental weapons. Ooh, well, since this mission doesn't necessarily require a secret, and I don't have any subplots in play, I mean, I guess you roll them and find them out. I think I'll go with the other option and give Daphne Dinkley a +1 to science rolls to build experimental weapons. Of course I'm going to. All right, but she's the one that's going to have to make the roll. So it requires a level 6 science roll to decipher. So they find this info cube on the ground, and she is going to pick it up. She's going to look at it. She's going to study it, and we are going to make a roll. She gets +3 to this science roll, so that's pretty cool because she's level 3. So let's see what we get here. 6. She does it. So she knows what it'll do, and now she gets a permanent +1 to science rolls to build experimental weapons. So I'll make a note of that. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera. Still in place, yes, good. All right, so +1 experimental weapons. All right, because she has built experimental weapons, which she can do at some point if she needs to. Now she has a +1 to do it. Awesome. All right, and now that they're at the hardware store's special ability is also each character may get 1 pistol or shotgun each. We're pretty well kitted out with weapons. So we're going to get the tools we need to sabotage the alien base. Now we're going to make our way there. Now, the hardware store is connected to the police station. Then we'll go up to the town center and into the stadium from there. So let's see what we find in the police stadium. Do we roll for an encounter like normal in the alien installation? I wouldn't think so. I mean, because the alien installation's already there. We know what's there. I'll double check that mission information. Just as I plan out my approach, exactly what I want to do. I don't believe it said we had to roll an encounter. It doesn't kind of make any sense. So let's double check it. Going on missions. All right, so sabotage. Yeah, it just says yeah, so we won't roll encounter when we get there. So that means we have to go through 2 encounters to get there. So let's find out what's going on at the police station. That is there is no additional put on or put off. That's a 9. No encounter. I may search the area. You know what? We're not going to take the chance that there's patrolling enemies, because if we search the area, there's a chance we could get ambushed. Don't want to do that. And this particular mission does not necessarily involve clues. So we're just going to call that a day, call that a win. And now we're going to move into the town center. Let's see what we find in the town center. We've got ourselves an 8. Minions, but double the number of them in this kind of area that we are in, the gray area. Okay, so we're doubling our minions. Let's see what minions we run into. So that makes sense, though. I mean, technically from a story thing, I love when the dice help with the story, because Now, whatever is here is probably like some kind of out patrol from the alien installation, kind of keeping their borders patrolled. At least that's the story I'm telling. I like that. All right, so 2d or d6 plus 3 Martian troopers times 2. So Martians. So that's 4, 8. So there's going to be 8 Martians. For those of you just joining this video, I've been tracking life points with these Fantasy Flight game tokens, and I do red for minions and vermin, and I do glass beads for bosses and weird monsters in this game. Weird menaces, sorry. All right, so the Martian troopers are level 3. I already have my level die set to that. And morale +1, they have blaster pistols. All right, and they can try to capture females or bribe or 5d6 fight. We are just going to fight them. We're not giving them a chance to capture us. We have 2 females in the party, and that's certainly not something we want to happen. We can't lose any party members. All right, so we are currently at the town center. Make sure we got that going. The municipal building. Yes. All right, so we are at the municipal building, and we are fighting Martian troopers. 8 of them. We roll stealth rolls to see if we can sneak up on them. And nobody is making their stealth rolls here. Oh my goodness. Casey Jones made his, as did Dr. Hugh. So they're going to attack first at a +1. Dr. Hughes jumps up with his pistol. 3, 4. That's enough to take down one of these things. Casey Jones pops in with his baseball bat. He gets a, what's his melee? Holy moly, I can't even read my own writing. Baseball bat. It's a regular hand weapon, so I believe that's 0. Wow, that is ugly. I'm going to have to double check that at some point. Anyway, that's enough to take out another one. But he has a skill, double attack. Gets to make another attack with a melee weapon. He does, takes out another one. And plus they get +1 as it is. Daffy Dinkley then fires off her, oh, she missed, her blaster pistol, and Bobby Barton with her assault rifle. 3 + 4 is 7. She takes out 2 of them. So that's 3 remaining. I'm going to have Bobby and Casey and Daphne take those attacks. So they have to roll 4 or higher. And they have some bonuses. Oh my goodness, I just lost Casey's die. Let's bring in another one. On the floor. I'm not going to take the time to go get it. This is going to be Casey's die. Pick the other one up later. This is a defense roll. Okay, so 4, no plus to defense. So you rolled over. Daphne doesn't have any plus to defense, so she loses a life point. And Bobby gets +1 to her defense roll, which is a 5, so she is safe from their blaster pistols. All right, we're going to have Bobby shoot her assault rifle. She misses. Daphne, blaster pistol. There's an explosion. 9. Exploding die, that is. 10. That takes out 2 of these. Ooh, I need to roll to see if they escape. Nope, they're staying. Anyway, so that takes out 2 of them. Casey jumps in with his bats. 5 plus none is 1 of them, and that's enough. So we took out those Martian scouts. We take their blaster pistols. We have 10 of those now. Keep them in our packs, on our belts. Keep as many blaster pistols as we can because they come in handy. And they had +1 morale as it was, so they definitely weren't running away. All right, with that in mind, we are now going to advance to the stadium where the alien installation is. So we're going to send in Daphne and a bodyguard, Bobby. I think those 2 are the best bet. they add their level. They're both 3rd level. They add their level to stealth rolls. And they also... Daphne's probably the one that is in the best position to sabotage, and Bobby as well, because Bobby has strength as well as, and she can be a guard in case it goes awry, because they'll have to fight 3 turns before the other team comes in if bad things happen. So basically they're going to sneak in. They must, all right, so, and then at the sabotage roll at the area of the alien installation, upon returning to their safe house, the team gains 2 experience points roll. So we're gonna have to make our way back to safe house, which hopefully won't be too much of a problem, but we gotta get through this first. Okay. You may decide to send in 1 or 2 characters for foreign sabotage. They'll have to use stealth to get past the enemy's guarding the place. Yeah, we can do that. All right, so stealth rolls is against the level of the creatures plus our level. All right, excellent. Okay. So this is going to be very dicey. It's going to be fun. Double checking the stealth rules. That's what's taking me so long to get to the action. I just want everything to go as clearly as it can. Combat. I think the next time I play this, I'm going to play a Psyker, because some of those Psych abilities look really fun, really cool. All right, so where's stealth rolls? Ambush bonus. Stealth roll, search table. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right. I mean, I just did a stealth check. It's just for, I just want to make sure it's all good. So let's go to 28, I guess. Like I said, the table of contents in this book is off by a page as things get up into the upper pages. Roller action. Stealth roll. The S16. Those succeeding stealth roll attack. Rolling for stealth is an option. You may always decide that all your team will fight away from your reaction. If you don't wait, you aren't surprised. You can attack first. Yeah. Pass the stealth roll. Yeah, I know some people online complain about Andrea's books being like you have to look all over the place, and I agree that they aren't the most intuitive of to where the information is. Like right now, I spent way too much time looking for the stealth roll, and that's probably my fault. So I don't necessarily blame the book, but sometimes I also wish for a index. But maybe I also need to get better at remembering where stuff is. Chases, enemies, enemy reactions, equipment, leveling up, subplots, generating a mission. Yeah, like it's not, I don't see it listed. Oh my goodness, it's on me, and I'm sorry I'm wasting some time. But look at it this way: the party's mentally preparing to sneak into the base and do the sabotage that they need to do. I know that sometimes I should just use a PDF, so I could just do a quick search and find stealth roll. But the problem is that I like books. Call me old school. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against digital, and I have PDFs coming out my ears, and I also have Kindle, and I love ebooks, I love Dead Tree books, I just love books, period, of any kind. All right, so I am not finding stealth roll. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. It's against the enemy's level. I'm pretty sure that's what the rule is, and you get, sometimes they get to add their level to it, or they always get to add their level to a stealth roll. That's the problem I'm having. Like, I want to be able to add my level to stealth roll, but if I do it, I want to make sure that the challenge is proper, you know? Sanity, traits, level, class. I look it up on my phone, but I'm filming with my phone, so I can't do that. Well, now I've lost my bookmark for the encounter page. That's all right. Nobody panic. All right. So it just says they go and make a stealth roll. Oh, yay. Okay, but how do you make a stealth roll? I mean, I think I'm doing it right. ambush bonus, tagging an enemy, defending, unfamiliar weapons, running from combat, enemies, fleeing enemies, enemy reactions, fight metal challenge, character class, stealth rolls. Where are stealth rolls? So criminals get a plus to ambush bonuses. That makes sense, kind of like the thief from D&D with backstab ability. Tech items, patrolling enemies, searching areas. Wow, I can't believe how much trouble I'm having finding stealth rolls. I mean, it's got to be me. I'm sure it's me. I didn't want to spend this much time. And I do apologize to you all. Pretend like there's like, you know, Jeopardy music going on or something. Do 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 do. All right, so oh, maybe it's in there. Make a stealth roll. Each enemy rolls. Each PC rolls individually. Okay. All right. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make a. This is what I'm gonna do when I play D&D and I can't find a roll just in time. I'm going to make, I think that they add their level. I think they add their level to the stealth roll. Or at least I'm going to have them add their level. For some reason, I feel like that's what I've been doing. No, that's not true. Criminal adds level on all rolls to disarm traps and stealth rolls, so maybe I don't. Maybe they just have to roll. Yeah, maybe they just roll over. There's no, all right, there's no bonus. They just got to roll. Oh, between adventures, the doc heals Daphne's wound. All right, so I'm sorry about that little rules check, but long-time gamers, I'm sure, probably can commiserate with me on that. That, you know, sometimes that's what you have to do, and I apologize for the delay. Anyway, so it's just a D6 roll. Pretty sure that's what we're going to do, especially if criminals add their level. Then it logically follows that not everybody adds their level. So it's just a roll. So we have to roll over the level of the Guardians. Speaking of Guardians, let's roll and see what they are. I told you that we were going to be showing you that eventually. And here we go. All right, so we're going to roll a D6. 4. So it's guarded by a random weird menace. So we have to sneak past the weird menace. So let's go to the weird menace table. And we roll a D6. And it's a killer android. That is awesome. Highest character level or minimum 5. So we got ourselves a 5th level. So we're going to have to roll. It's going to be a tough stealth roll. They're sneaking in right now. It has 6 life. Okay, and it has 2 attacks. It's armed with a heavy weapon, so it does 2 damage. It also has grenades. Its first attack is always lava frag grenade. And then electrical weapons hit a +2. Nice. All right, so they always fight to the death. So we have to sneak past the killer android. So I have 2 people sneaking past the killer android. Now I think, let me do stim belt. Bobby Burton has a stim belt that helps against stun weapons, I believe. And Daphne Dinkley has chem components, electrical components. She has that info cube that helps her. I gotta add that in there. Info cube. All right. Anybody have anything that helps them sneak? Don't think so. I have an electric whip. All right, well, here we go. They're sneaking in. They need to roll 5 or higher to get in here. Neither. They fail. So they have to fight 3 turns against this android who's detected their presence before the others can get there. All right, so let's see if they can survive, folks. They will have to use stealth to get past the enemy's guarding place that saboteurs fail their stealth rolls. The enemies will attack them, and they will have to fight alone for 3 turns. All right, here we go. I'm going to track the turns here. We're in turn number 1. 5th level, 2 attacks. And away we go. So we failed our stealth rolls. And I assume if we follow our flow chart here, do enemy surprise you? No. Passing each piece may do one of the following. So we failed. PC's failing stealth roll may attack the enemy. So we are going to attack the android now, baby. Assault rifle. Here we go. 5 plus 4, 9. Almost takes out 2, but it doesn't. And then Daphne Dinkley is going to shoot with her blaster pistol. And she rolls a 2 plus 1 is a 3. Not enough. Does not phase the android. The android lobs a grenade. So let's check the grenade on the weapons summary table. Grenade just says frag grenade. Okay, frag grenade. One use, one action to ready it, one action to throw it. It says, though, for the android that its first thing is to just lob it. Its first attack is always lob a frag grenade. All right, so we'll say it's already primed then, I guess. They must defend level 4 attack or take 1 damage and lose their next action. Oh, okay, well here, fragment grade's a lot worse. Perform 3 attacks at +1. But here it says they just save defend versus level 4 attack. So that's what we'll do. Follow what the androids is. All right, so each one of them has to go against a level 4 attack. So that means they need to roll 5 or higher. And they both do. Yes, that's actually kind of huge. Because otherwise they would have taken a damage in less than its action. So they were able to dodge out of the way from the lobbing of that frag grenade. Okay, well, it's time to strike back, and we are now into our second turn. Daphne rolls a 5, plus 1 is a 6. That's enough to damage the android. And then Bobby unloads with her assault rifle up to 8, and that takes that out. Now, that's right, because it readied the grenade and threw it, so that makes sense. So I could lob it could lob another grenade, or it can attack with its heavy weapon. Since it has 2 grenades, let's just throw another grenade, and then it'll come in, hoping this, take them out of action, because they're not going to be able to do that. So the first part of their attack is to ready it, and so is that. All right, well, Bobby dodges, and Daphne doesn't, so she takes a point of damage, and she is going to be out of action for a turn. I'll put like a stun token on her. Let's see, she's stunned to remind me. Okay, so she has to skip a turn and takes a point of damage. All right, but not Bobby. She unloads 5, 9. That's enough. Man, she just can't break over that 10-point threshold. Okay, so that was the second turn. So 3. This is the third turn. They have survived this turn. All right, so she loses her action. Or wait, they have to defend it. Yeah, they just defend it. And wait, and then Bobby just, yeah. Oh yeah, so we're in the third action, so the thing attacks them. All right, so it threw a grenade, didn't happen, they attacked. They attacked, it threw a grenade, they attacked. It threw a grenade. All right, hold on, let me see. They attacked. Oh, heck, it's heck getting old, kids. All right, so our party attacked. Then it threw a grenade and missed. They attacked again. Then it threw a grenade and it took out Daphne. Now it's our party's turn again. So she loses her turn. Bobby attacks. So now it's going to come at him with its heavy weapon, and Bobby's gonna step up and take the hit. So she has to defend against level 5 attack, and that was a terrible roll. Onto there. That's a 1, and she takes 2 damage because it's a heavy weapon. Now she strikes back. 3, 7, unloads with her assault rifle at close range, takes out 1 more life point, and then Daphne shoots off her gun. 2, 3, not enough to take it out, but here comes the rest of the party, but it gets 1 more attack in on our party, and they have to, it has 2 attacks, 1 on each, and neither of them, so oof, 2 points here, and 2 points here. That's not great. So the rest of the party arrives, and the assault rifle goes off and takes out the android. They sabotage, And now we have to make our way back. But before that, the doc is going to heal 1 wound from anybody who lost one in that turn, and they are going to now make their way back. So what we have to do is we have to roll a 1 if we go through an area we've been through on this particular adventure, which we've been through the town center. We're heading right to the town center, so we got to roll a 1. If we roll a 1, I mean we get patrolling enemies. We sabotage the alien installation. No enemies in the town center. Police station. Yes, there is a wandering monster in the police station. 1, rolling the vermin table. So we're just getting vermin. So probably is not related to our mission that we just went on, because I'm sure that, you know, the entire party is all kind of keyed up thinking, oh my gosh, around us, horrible things are happening. Okay, vermin. They are attacked by 2d6 Venusian bats. Okay, that's 6 bats. 4, 5, 6, and the bats are level 3 animals that are now an invasive species in more ways than one. It's not possible to feed from this kind of species. Using 5 lasers attack any bats at +1. Well, we got laser guns. We don't know that. I mean, I guess we can know that. Maybe we don't know that. Anyway, doesn't matter. They attack us first because they're patrolling enemies. So we all have to defend against a level 3. Bobby has a +3 actually, but she has to roll 4. And she has a +1, I'm sorry. She has a +1 to her defense. That's a 3 total. And that's not enough to go over the level. And Casey Jones does not go over the level. So he loses a life point, as does Bobby Burton. So now they strike back. Daphne fires off her blaster pistol, does 6. That takes out 2 of them. And then Bobby, assault rifle in the air, exploding 7. There's a 1 after an exploding 6. You guys tracking that? 7, 11, 3, 6, 9. And then Casey Jones is just going to use, oh, he's got a laser gun. So he does have his bat at ready. So he's going to set that aside. No, yeah. Oh, wait. That's going to be his action. And now Hugh fires off his pistol for 5. That's enough to finish off the last one anyway. So now Casey Jones has his laser gun as his ready weapon. All right, then they go to the hardware store and see if they run anything there. And they don't. And they make it to their safe house. So that was that mission. I mean, you know, the last mission that we had to go on, it took us 2 episodes to get it done. This one is about half the time one of these the episodes have been. So about half hour basically, and that was part of that was looking for the stealth roll rules that I still didn't find, and I wish I hadn't spent so much time doing. But since this ends up being a shorter video, I guess it's not too bad. Hopefully you guys didn't mind too much. Anywho, so now make sure that's all we needed to do for that mission. We get 2 experience points rolls, and we'll see who is leveling up and who isn't. Missions, generating missions. Come on. There they are. All right, so if the saboteurs fail their stealth when attacked and fight along for them, but they're going to join the fray. Upon return to safe house, and against 2 experience points rolls. Awesome. Nice, easy peasy. Okay, so these 2 are 3rd level, so we're going to try to level up the doctor, and he is leveled up. The doctor is leveled up. 3rd level. Man, that was an ugly 3. Let me rewrite that. Gains of life. He's at 7. Nice. Casey Jones, let's see if he can level up. He's rolled 3 or higher. And he does roll a 3. So he levels up as well. So now everybody's 3rd level. I think that mission is designed to help kind of boost everybody up. 7, and gains another luck point. 3. Okay, I've been tracking luck points of these green beads here. Let's see if he gets anything else when he goes up a level. Because I know you can choose either go up a level and get your life increased, or take a skill. But yeah, so that's it. I'm going with that option because I'll up his luck. I'll up his life. Same with the doc. I'll up his ability to help heal people. So they're resting a well-earned rest. They'll have all of their life points back by the time we come around for the third mission. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Quick one tonight. So hopefully you're enjoying this series and keep on watching. And once again, thanks for all your support. Thanks for watching my videos and enjoying. And I've enjoyed sharing these moments with you, playing the games that we all love together. And in the meantime, I bid you a good night. Until the next time, keep on rolling dice and playing games. Magehammer out.